I don't even know where to start. So right now begins a 30-hour voyage, and a very complicated one at that, from Minneapolis to Denver, Denver to Los Angeles, Los Angeles, all the way to Singapore, which is where we're heading today. These last few weeks, and honestly the last month, have been nothing but a blur. It feels like we were just in Greece, where we adventured hard and then got bad colds. Then we completely disconnected in Cyprus, spent a couple of wonderfully shocking weeks in Morocco, then flew all the way home from Paris for a couple of weeks. But all of this just felt like a blip in time. Days like today are the hardest days of travel, I think. Not just because they're complicated and it takes forever and you're uncomfortable for most of the day, but because you have to say goodbye. And that's what we had to do this morning. We had to say goodbye to Octavius and say goodbye to our family that we just saw at my brother's wedding. And it's just this kind of nonstop parade of saying goodbye over and over and over again, and it never gets easier.
Today just feels a little bit all too familiar. We were here 4 months ago, leaving from Minneapolis, and we left out of this airport to get to Dallas, and we all know how that went.
Flights are on.
On the one hand, I was really excited about coming home and getting to see my mom, getting to see our family, getting to see Octavius, but I knew this part was going to be really hard, and to be honest, I didn't think it was going to be this hard. I kind of thought that the stopover home was going to give us that extra push to keep going. And
subscribers.
Why is there a big old driving range behind you?
One thing that is different about today is the PGA Lounge is open, so we get to enjoy it using Priority Pass. We're here at the PGA MSP Lounge, where you get $15 credits either to spend on food or $15 credit to spend on virtual golf. We're gonna eat.
Yeah, we're getting food, right?
What are you doing?
Trying to figure out how long we're going to be traveling for. So it's 1:30 in the morning in Singapore right now, and we get there at 8:30 a.m. the day after that. So 24 hours of travel time plus 7 more, 31 hours. I gotta say, I think we're both feeling really nervous today. Excited, but I'd say more nervous than excited. I have never had such a complicated list of things required to get anywhere, and getting into Singapore is difficult, for sure, and there's a lot of things you gotta do. I think right now we're both kind of just feeling like a bit of disbelief, like maybe we won't actually get in because of how convoluted, it's the only word for it, the entry requirements are for Singapore.
Last row. Yeah. Flight 1 out of 3.
No lounges for LAX, but Priority Pass got us this, and this.
Thank you. That's your free.
Number 2 out of 3. Los Angeles in a couple hours.
In the very back again.
Yeah.
maybe 2 miles walking through the airport later. Maybe we're there?
You can do it. Oh, we made it to Los Angeles. It's already been a pretty long day, truthfully. We have about 1 hour from right now till when we got to check in for our flight to Singapore. And I just wanted to double check that we got all the stuff that we need because we had to print off so many documents to make this thing happen. So let me just run down the current process real quick about how you get to Singapore. First thing you got to do is be fully vaccinated. The second thing that you got to do is you have to apply for this vaccinated traveler pass. And then you also have to tell them a whole bunch of different things about your travel, like the flight you're taking, where you're staying, your travel insurance. There's a lot of different documents that you got to think of. All of this is under their vaccinated travel lane plan, which basically allows people from this small list of countries, but growing every day, to be able to travel to Singapore and essentially get there quarantine free, which is amazing because Singapore has been closed for a long time. So then once you've done your VTP, your vaccinated travel pass, the next thing you do is you book your VTL, your vaccinated travel lane specific flight. And then after that, you then need to go through the Safe Travel site. Then you have to book your pre-departure COVID test, which we just did yesterday. Or starting the day off with a COVID test, which means crying from sticking the thing all the way up your nose.
They said only you had to get this much.
I don't know, I really, I commit to the COVID test. I get it all the way up into my brain.
Okay.
Come on, you're killing me here. What'd you get?
Negative.
Then you have to book your COVID test on arrival. After you get your COVID test, you then have to quarantine at this special SQ Plus magical hotel. You quarantine there until you get your negative COVID test results. And once you've done all that, you're good to go. I think truthfully we're both just feeling a lot overwhelmed and just a little bit afraid, I guess, because of how complicated this whole thing was.
There should be the QR code.
For the arrival card?
For the health declaration.
It's like an 18-hour flight, and if we get over there and it doesn't, I don't even want to think about it. I think I have that too. I don't know. Okay.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Think your name is correct? Okay.
Yes, got it.
Yes. Can I give 155 for the canteen?
Thank you very much.
That's fine.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
We're going to Singapore.
What's in the care kit?
Let's find out. Face mask. Disinfectant.
Did you get cup noodle?
Heck yeah, I did. Chicken. I don't even know what day or time it is.
Time is an illusion.
We definitely are a day ahead of where we were, right? In our luxurious, maybe 10 by 10 quarantine room. Well, this does feel like a quarantine room. Wait, where's the shower? Oh. That's the shower. The pilot, upon landing, was like, don't forget, today's the 19th, even though we left on the 17th?
17th, yes. So, right, we traveled forward in time.
We got off the plane and deboarded, and we were greeted by like 20 or 30 people that worked at the airport. And honestly, there was something comforting about it. It just guided us.
The COVID test itself took like 10 seconds.
How'd it go?
Oh, it was fine. It was, we have a lot of staff and support. It's great. And
Super efficient.
yeah.
Super
A
efficient.
lot of help, and that was a new experience, tongue and the nose.
Yeah.
And apparently they're just going to email us the results in a little while. And once they do that, we are ready to go.
Our Grab driver was so nice, super funny, gave us all the lowdowns on the new rules here, the restrictions and the fines and the costs for breaking the laws, so don't break the laws. We were his first tourist ride in 2 years. 2 years. We asked him, is that good? How do you feel about it?
Does it feel good to have tourists back, or are you not ready yet?
No, it's not. It's not good.
Not good?
It's very good. Very good. Very good.
Very good. It's not good. It's very good. And that just made me feel really excited. And now we're just gonna, take a big old shower because it's been apparently 2 days since we've showered, according to time zones. Order some delivery and stay in our hotel until we get our results. We made it. We made it.
Your VTP, your vaccinated travel pass. Bleh. So then once you've done your VTP, your vaccinated travel pass, why is it so hard to say? Once you've done your VTP, your vaccinated travel pass, What else?
That's it.
Oh, okay. Cool. We got the necessary plastic baggies of spicy sauce.
We need to pass out.
I smell.
Bye.
Hi, kitty. What do you got to tell us? So many things to say.